Good morning. Today is Tuesday, May the 14th, and we are back for another Tuesday tip. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Pia Miller. I'm an attorney in Virginia, own my own law firm, and every Tuesday I come in and talk about a little something random. And that little something random for today. So bear with me, y'all. We're going to start kind of a little series of frequently asked questions. I've got my coffee, all right, because I'm still trying to get it together for you guys. But there have been some recurring themes with some of the conversations I've had with clients and potential clients in consultation meetings recently. So I just want to highlight some of those things. One of the things that keeps coming up, and believe me, I truly appreciate the desire to save on your funds. Like, times are hard out here. It's been an interesting couple of years financially for a lot of people. I get it. But there are not some corners that you should cut when it comes to protecting yourself from future litigation. So Pia, what are we talking about? So we're talking about, let's just start with your final order of divorce and getting your separation agreement done. So if the two of you have decided, hey, we're getting divorced, we're relatively amicable, we can sit down. I had, my spouse's lawyer draft up some paperwork. I looked at it, I signed it. It's great. We're divorced, right? Because you wanted to save a couple bucks, you didn't hire a lawyer, you trusted your spouse's lawyer to draft something that was in your interest. That's not how that works. We can't represent two clients at the same time, especially when they're adverse clients, i.e. two spouses getting divorced. So fast forward 2-3 years, you're now having a problem paying your spousal support, and you want to get that spousal support reduced. And you think, hey, I should be able to do that. Let me get a lawyer. Let me see what I can do. Fun fact, that document that you signed a couple years ago that you let the other lawyer draft doesn't allow for modification, guys. It didn't include the language that would have let you modify. And had you consulted with an attorney on the front end, we would have told you that. But now we're in a situation where if you have to litigate the issue of modifying your spousal support or any other terms that are in that signed agreement, your signed separation agreement, you may not be successful. You are, in fact, probably highly unlikely to be successful. Excuse me. Marital separation agreements are essentially treated like contracts in Virginia. So, because they are contracts, it's a document between the two of you parties, and the two of you have signed, notarized. You have included language that says, I read it, I understood it, I'm okay with it, I agree with it, I'm going to be bound by the terms of this document. And so 2 years later, if you realize you didn't really understand something in a document, or you don't like the way that something has played out in that document, you can't go before a judge and go, hey, guess what? Fun fact, I don't really like it. Because the judge's going to say, hey, there's this paragraph that says that you read it, you signed it, you agreed it, you understood, you signed it voluntarily. So I'm saying all this to say, talk to a lawyer, okay? Like, even if it's just to, give you some pointers on what it is that you're signing or what it is that you're trying to do. If you consult with us on the front end, we can save you a lot of time, money, and headache on the back end in the long run. Yes, it may be costly on the front end, but I can almost guarantee you 9.999 times out of 10, it's going to be cheaper to pay us on the front end than to pay us on the back end to try to fix it when you realize that the document that you've agreed to just simply is not a functional document for you and for what you're trying to do long term. All right, as always, if you have questions, you know how to reach out. Don't hesitate to do so. Come back next week for my next Random Tuesday tip. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves. All right, guys.